friend? Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of...
Right, just follow me.
You've come. Glad to see... So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my... Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop...
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
It is as you say. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of golems in that other world. I hope I shan't see another for...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then. I hope you slept well. Follow me.
This one is armored. We must strike her and stretch her.
Lightning is its weakness, and our strength.
Let my magic start you in an elemental moon.
Let's feel the wind
foe worthy of caution. More so our best.
Ah, yes, now I see.
Don't think I'll stand. Tis done. Thank you, Lizzie. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Not a bad idea.
Trouble now. You looking to enlist?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of Beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Is there no getting through this door? Could you come over here? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new find. Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange that.
'Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant. Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Let us work together to honor the...
Right, just follow me. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it? Let us hold it. Master! Goblin! Leave it to me.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
At last! I thought we'd never find one.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Speaking of which, the pawns in this party are women all. And I've no objections.
What is that? A tower? Nay. A statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed.
Would be a fine spot to rest. Would you have needed one? To you, Arisen. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible. Here, if you please. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
We must be really down on our luck to get caught out in such a downpour.
I count myself fortunate to be washed of the filth of the road.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. That bear's a minotaur!
Masterfully done. Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe. Come, let me crunch your wings. moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Follow me. So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creation.
Leave it to me, Arisen. My magics are at your disposal.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's...
Aught you need of me?
Is that who I think it is?
Aye, I reckon so. Rather.
What brings you here?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Well met, sir. How much? It I be of service. Always a pleasure.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
Once the day's work is done,
This is the... Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir.
Well met, sir.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider, my lord. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll...
Whatever could you want from me?
Don't bring trouble.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. I trust you are enjoying yours. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is for 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here, which is to say, you have my approval as the thiefmaster. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont. And you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen. In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about our... For 'tis here that to begin with, of course, which is to say... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye? Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule. Is there aught else you care to... Aye? Take care then.
Having the Arisen obtain a Maester's teaching is a welcome boon for us pawns as well. 'Tis an honour and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. Not mysterious about it. We've our sources, but don't worry yourself. Can't offer you any help, though. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else. I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have meant by that?
If I were to give you some advice, it'd be to... I've a hefty wager riding on you.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I think...
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our Master's wishes.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need...
Is there aught else you can... Aye? Take care.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off? I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. I figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Sent to stay, that's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to... And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life, and me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he... Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily, anyway. Most visitors get fooled into going up to the man. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village... That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
Say prayer if it did much for me.
Not half bad!
I'm in no mood for a chinwag.
Thank you, sir.
That's quite enough.
You're the one, then.
This won't do.
I'm just grateful to get to lead a quiet life. I fear I've not...
Can't say I've any tidings to...
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
I warn you, I'm not easy.
goner. Utterly contemptible. Well met, sir.
Ah, you must be the as you like, sir. Ah, you must be Dara. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, pray inform him that he is as you like, sir.
This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Is the grave here? I've a mind to sing.
Well met, sir. How might... I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
If you are in need, I must serve. But of course there isn't. You may depend upon me.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
Winches on all sides.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Here at last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced that... Ah, but of course. I surmise you a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizens. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent. Been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. I can guide you there if you wish. The vanguard is yours. Lead on. It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not, I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
but a paltry
"'Tis here I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence.
You are more than welcome to
Wakestone shards are worth their weight in gold when one has enough of them to combine.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. I enjoy tackling fierce foes.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same. 'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it. Oh! There's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold. Just a moment.
Now, how best to proceed?
Do not.
Right, just follow me.
This can't be how it ends.
This is more than I can bear.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
If I sleep on my woes, I'll gladly stay a while.
This really is fun.
Good day to you.
Don't bother talking to...
Will this take long? I ought to be...
take a look while you're here, eh?
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. I can guide you there if you wish. The vanguard is yours. Lead on. We've come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited. Perhaps our timing was awry. This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot... That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to... And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
The goblin, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me. But you would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tentacle, why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd. I suppose I sought inspiration. For I confess I find myself, the timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial, and forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with... I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. Though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you give to me many thanks, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind? That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
The goblin's lair, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind. To know someone
What to make of this?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
This looks like trouble.
This place always puts me at ease.
This place is lovely. I might stay a while. Always
You! Huh. You!
Well met, son. How might I be of service? What shall I do?
You!
This looks as good a place as any.
This looks like trouble. Huh. Huh. This looks like trouble.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering. I was to report on your comings and goings, but I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no.
Feast your eyes on this!
My patience wears thin. This will go unpunished. Rally from North Korea.
You there! Halt! Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait before it catches your eye.
Yes, sir!
You have my fullest...
No idle chatter during mission.
It'll do you no good.
Might I interest you in my
all wares. Hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
What you do? At your neck.
Welcome. Must we run everywhere? You were an impatient one, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
What should I do?
It's been a hard day.
I'll get that for you.
You don't need a perch, just hide in the back of an ox cart, mind.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for...
There are use.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... You can afford perpetual generosity. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance, you see, one of the children we care... Malcolm, his name is. He's as... This building's very... Might I impose on you to search for him?
'Twould seem we need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work, but I suppose...